Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Today I just want to tell y'all, talk about through it all. Through it all the only person I could depend on was God. Only person I could trust in was God. Through it all. No matter what the ups is, no matter what the downs is, through it all, know that you can always trust and depend on Him. When you tell Him what you have going on, He's not going to run and tell somebody else. He's not going to pray for you, pray for your downfall. He's not going to put you down. He's going to uplift you. He's not going to judge you. No, through all things, He is the Alpha and the Omega. Through all things, He will be there for you. We have to stop thinking that when we're down and out, there's no way to come up out of it. Because through it all week I've been just hearing my sister-in-law mom sing Through It All as a child. Like, that was just her song, and when she would sing it, it would touch my soul. So through it all, it's been a rough couple of weeks. You know, I've experienced death, multiple deaths. I've experienced depression. I just experienced happiness. I experienced love. I experienced hate. I experienced pressure. But through it all, I turned to God. Through it all, I prayed to God. Through it all, I trusted God. Through it all, I counted on God. No matter what it was, no matter what it is, through it all, it's Him that I could turn to. No matter if I was frustrated, no matter if I was over everything, no matter if my anxiety was flaring up, through it all, I trusted in Him. Did I break down? Yes, I did break down, because my flesh, I'm flesh. I'm only human. I did break down, but at the end of it all, I had to come back and say, through it all, why are you breaking down? Because through it all, you know that you can trust on Him. Through it all, you know that you can depend on Him. Through it all, it's always been Him. Through it all, He's never left you. He never forsaked me. He never forsaked you. So through it all, why are you worrying about it now? Through it all, why are you worrying about how you're gonna get home to New York? Through it all, why are you worrying about how your baby's gonna do? Through it all, how you worrying about how you're gonna be able to stand up there and be strong for your child when she needs you? Through it all, how you gonna go to work and be strong for your team? Through it all, how am I gonna reach these goals that seem impossible? Through it all, this is not me. This is God. This is bigger than me. Anything that I'm going through, I know through it all that He's gonna bring me to it, and He's gonna deliver me through it. It's through it all. He's gonna protect me, and He's gonna guide me. Through it all, there's nothing that He cannot do. Through it all, we have to stop just thinking everything is us. Stop thinking that it's man's way. This is not man's way. This is God's way. This is God's will, not man's will. We don't have the decision to say we live or we die. It's God's decision. It's God is the power. He is the Alpha, the Omega. He is all knowing, all powerful. It's God's way. Stop thinking it's you. Stop questioning God. We can't question Him, but just trust Him. Just lean on Him. Just ask Him to carry you, God. Because we know some things we can't do on our own, but you have to know through it all, it wasn't you. Through it all, it was Him. Through it all, it was always Him. No matter the spiteful, the envious, the jealous, because you will encounter all of it. Just know through it all, He has your back. Through it all, He will never turn His back on you. Through it all, He will always be there for you. Through it all, He will always guide you. Through it all, He will always protect you. Through it all, He will always save you. Through it all, He will always forgive you. Don't wait till the last minute to realize it's always God. It's always Him. It's not you. Stop standing on you. It's this saying that the kids are saying now, I'm standing on business. Only person that I can tell you 100% always stands on business is God. Because through it all, He stands on His business for you. Through it all, you are His child. Through it all, He said, I'm standing my ground. Through it all, He says, I'm protecting you. Through it all, He says, I stand 10 toes down for my child. Through it all, He said, I will shield my child from the fire. Through it all, I will shelter my child from the storm. Through it all, through it all, through it all, through it all. There's nothing best. This is the best word I could have given today on this December 8th, 2023. 47 years on this earth, and I tell you, I learned through it all. Even when my judgment get a little cloudy, or I let the flesh take over, or I let the enemy seep in. Through it all, the good, the bad, the ugly, the indifferent. It's through it all. It's always God. He's going to get me to it. He's going to bring me through it. Through it all. Let me tell you something. God doesn't make any mistakes. So anything you're going through, understand, trust the purpose. Understand that the things we go through is going to make us stronger. It's not going to make us weaker. Trust that through it all, that we're going through what we're going through, but know that all things work together for the good for those who love the Lord. Through it all. Through it all, through it all, through it all. I want you to go into 2024 knowing that through it all, God has your back. I want you to walk into 2024 knowing that through it all, God is going to protect you. I want you to say that through it all, God is going to forgive me. Through it all, I want you to say, God is going to change me. Through it all, I want you to say, God is going to help me deal with the things that I cannot understand and the things I don't want to forgive. God is going to heal my heart. I want you to say through it all. Y'all be blessed, y'all. I'm not going to keep going because I'm supposed to be at work right now working. But you know when you got to work, you got to go ahead and deliver it. So through it all, y'all, I want y'all to say through it all.